Join me today as a Christmas story comes alive with a little Christmas magic. Hey everyone, Joe here. Thanks for stopping by today in my continuation of my Christmas 2025 decor series. Twas the night before Christmas, and today I am continuing with where I left off yesterday, where I created that reindeer tree to go with the part of the poem, and excuse me because I have to read it right now, where it says, "With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment that it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen." So that's the part of the poem that I am up to right now. And what I did was I created this vignette underneath the reindeer tree, which you're going to see, and it includes in there some adorable reindeer with their names embroidered on them, another book that I created, and a beautiful Mackenzie Child Santa that was sent to Marianne and me from our dear YouTube friend Lucy. So hope you enjoy this video. So like always, don't forget, subscribe. You don't want to miss anything. Turn your notification bell on, drop me a comment, and a thumbs up will surely help me out. All right, everybody, let's get going on this. So I had the pages printed out that I wanted, and then I painted the edges with gold paint like I did in all the other books that I've been doing. Then I got kind of like a magazine weight book, and I painted the edges of those pages gold as well. Now, at the base of the tree, I decided to use this fur coat because I thought it looked like a reindeer. And next what I did was I opened up the top drawer of the dresser, and I put in 3 Christmas tree branches. Remember, I have a lot of branches left over from my old 12-foot tree that I've cut and I use as fillers and whatnot. So I used 3 of them in this drawer, and now I'm going to put in 100 mini lights in there to give it some sparkle and glow. Next in is this reindeer. This reindeer is actually made by a student in shop class in school, and he had his under his arm one day, and I just commented and I said, "Hey, that's really cute. I like that a lot." And before I knew it, he made one for me, and he gave it to me and Marianne as a Christmas present. So I never forgot that. His name was Peter. He was a great kid. So there is that reindeer, and I have garlands stuffed in that case. I think it's supposed to be a magazine case, but I don't use it for that. Okay, so next I had to get the stand ready for the book, and I wanted it right at the corner of the dresser. So what I did was I wired a plate holder there to that reindeer, and I'm going to use that to keep the book propped up. So the whole part of this poem is that he called them by name, and we just happen to have these reindeer that have all their names embroidered on them. Marianne bought them for me one year for my birthday, and you can see they're really adorable because not only do they have their names embroidered on their sides right there, but they have something that's typical to them. Like you just saw Dasher, he had on a jersey like a track runner would do. Vixen has on that little crown. Dancer has on a little ballet skirt, and so on and so on. So they're done really, really cute. There is Comet right there with his cape for him to go flying and whatnot. So anyway, I thought that these would look really cute. Now, I mean, I have a lot of reindeer on the tree itself, but this is actually the names of the reindeer as Santa calls them as written in the poem. Now there's Rudolph. Rudolph is not in the poem, but since I have him, I don't want to leave them out. So he's going to go in there anyway. There's the one I was talking about, Dancer, with the little ballet skirt on it. So like I said, each one is, has some iconic thing that makes them them. Okay, so I arranged them all along the bottom there. I put them around that wooden reindeer. I stuck one in there as well. And then they're all kind of like grouped there, just looking. They're neat because their eyes, you kind of follow their eyes. So I'm just giving you a few different views of them. I added in these little reindeer antlers and two Christmas signs and a believe. There is the beautiful Mackenzie child Santa that Lucy sent us, and that's why I used the black and white plaid ribbon in the tree. If you remember yesterday, I said I would let you know today why I used it, and there it was. And here is the book that I created, and I Mod Podge the pages onto that magazine, and then I heavily glitter it with crystal glitter, and it looks magical. And here is the scene. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Take care. I'll be seeing you soon.